namely distinctly between Windows and Linux. A lot of them are available on Windows. Well, a lot of the games, and I actually believe all of the games that I'm going to cover here in a moment, are only available on Linux. And if you have a package manager, I'm sure you already know how to get them. And if not, then just look in the educational suite. Now, what you have is, if you install every game in the educational suite, you're actually going to install a lot of extra crap that you really probably don't need if you're doing this for kids. A lot of these I've separated already, and as you can see, if you right click, if you're using GNOME, you can right click on your menu and go to edit menus, and you can rearrange any part of the menu any way you like. For example, go over here and click on education, and it gives you an opportunity to deselect things you do not want displayed on the menu. As you can see, I've got a few, and you could take and put your cursor somewhere, or highlight a selection somewhere, hit new separator, and you could separate it. Or you can grab things and drag them around to edit your menu, customize it. And also you can create custom launchers. For example, TuxType. For some reason, oh, that reminds me, I've got to deselect that over here. For some reason, when you install TuxType, it puts it under games, but it's not even an educational game. It's an educational program altogether. There's no game to it. It teaches you how to type, and I don't understand why it goes there. But anyway, what I wound up doing before I just learned that it puts it under games is I wound up making a custom launcher. You can do that by, well, you can click new item and type the command in you want it to execute, the name of the command that you'll see on the menu, and a comment for it when you hover over it with your mouse. I'm not going to go into editing menus in detail. I'm just going to say when you install all of the educational things, it's going to be in no particular order. So in other words, it's going to be a mess. And what you need to do is open your menu editor like this and sort them so that they're easy for your kids to find. For example, the things for kids like 1 to 10 years old, you separate to the top. Teaches them basic motor skills, basic math skills, basic reading and letter and typing and keyboard and mouse skills. There are actually some pretty nice programs in here. And then below that, there's some more advanced typing and just typing programs right here. Then here's language programs. Language, reading comprehension? Well, not reading comprehension. I guess just reading. Things of that nature. I'm trying to think of the other word. Vocabulary. That's what I was looking for. And underneath that's math and stuff like that. This is how I've got them. You could put them in right here's geography, and here's cosmology, like space, the stars, etc. And this is a memory enhancement game. This little game right here, Turtle, is actually a game. These are not really games. I keep calling them games, but Turtle is actually a little program that is developed. They've developed a special little programming language that is pretty much really dumbed down version of the ones that adult programmers use, and it's made actually to teach kids the basic fundamentals of programming. I actually think it's kind of nice. It uses really simple plain English, and it just covers basic things about programming that pretty much any kid could probably grasp onto after a certain age and be able to understand and work with. It's kind of neat. I don't recommend it for the younger ones, but maybe from 8 and up, it might be a good idea. But anyway, I'm going to walk through most of these in some detail, and most of these in no detail. Starting from the most basic. And when I open these programs, I don't know what it's going to do to the screen capture program that I'm running right now to record this video, because some of these take over the full screen. So I have no clue what you're going to see. I haven't even tested this. But we'll open Child's Play real quick. As you can see, it starts in a small window and then resizes and grabs your entire screen. And you'll hear some some funky little background music. This first game is a billiards game. I don't really care for it, but I guess the purpose of it is to teach your kids how to use a mouse. And I don't like it because once you click, you can't. once you click, you can't change your selection. And to select where you want the cue to be touching the ball at, you touch the ball with your mouse. And once you click on the ball in that area, you're done. You can't adjust your selection, that I can tell. And if you win, you hear a retarded little woohoo. I'm sure the kids will get a kick out of it. But anyway, alright, this next one is a basic 1 times 2, 2 times, or I guess times table, pretty much. You can pick a 1 times table, 2 times table, 3 times table, and pretty much the point to it is teach them the timetable. It's pretty simple. They enter the number, hit enter, enter the number, hit enter. No, I skipped a key. Anyway, so on and so forth until they get their woohoo, and then you can move on to the next one. Anyway, this is a memory enhancement game right here. It teaches them to memorize things they've seen. And there's plenty of woohoos to go around. Anyway, I'm sure you're all familiar with that. This one right here is a little picture puzzle game where the kids just try to... I'm so used to the other type of click. Remember, to pick a piece up, you click 1 time. To lay it down, you click again. I'm used to dragging and dropping, so it kind of throws me off. But anyway, this one right here, you spell the word, and it gives you a little picture so the kids can learn how to read. They can associate these letters with that picture. And it's kind of neat because it points 1 letter at a time to what you're typing. It doesn't just show you a word and tell you to type it. It tells you which letter to type next. And this right here is another memory game, but it's, as you can hear, it's based off sound and not images. So anyway, that covers that one. And I don't know what the hell this is. I guess it's just so the kids can learn the sound that animals make. I don't see a point to this one. This one doesn't work for me. It's supposed to be saying the letter. You're supposed to hear the letter said, and you're supposed to be able to click whichever letter it just said. I can't hear a damn thing. I don't know why it plays all the other sound effects. Maybe it's an extra package I have to download. I don't know. And I haven't used any of these. I just kind of skimmed over them. This one, I don't know if you just heard that or not, but it actually makes the animal sound when you click on the animal. This sounds like my ex-wife's mom. And that sounds like my ex-wife. Alright, so anyway, that one's pretty simple. This one, I really like this one. It's really good for little kids. I got a couple of youngins that I teach how to type, and there's one like this in the next suite I'm going to show you of games or educational programs, but the letters go by too quick, even for the little toddlers. So this one is really slow, and it's really nice for the young little kids that are just getting their keyboard and mouse skills. It's pretty nice. Anyway, letters fall from the sky. You got to type them before they hit the ground. Pac-Man rip off right here. You spell a word by eating it 1 letter at a time.
Yummy, yummy.
And you get a nice little yummy yummy every time you eat a letter.
Yummy, yummy.
Alright, so anyway.